I also happen to get my hands on this thing right here. Why is the camera open? Oh, it's so simple. One day I'll figure it. But yes, I got my hands on the brand new Digimon Card Game Premium Deck Set. It's actually 2 deck sets in one. And some special features. I mean, not features. Extra goodies set. So it is the box. It's actually a lot thinner than I thought it was gonna be. But then for some reason I thought it would actually include the actual deck box that carry these for some reason. But no, you got the 2 decks right here. You got the let me see, ST12. Yep, ST12 Jesmon deck and the ST13 Ford RagnaLordmon deck. They're brand new. You actually don't have to buy them in. They do sell the decks individually. Look at the back of the box. Tells you what you get. The deck. All the stuff basically tells you what you get on the back. So kind of nice. But go ahead and open this up and see. Take a look at the stuff, shall we? My ever trusty pocket knife. Actually, I'm a little upset that they put SC12 on the left side. Japan, gonna Japan. Oh, it's a. Yeah, this is the. Cycle it later. So, besides the deck, you actually get alternate art reprints of beautiful cards. Judgment on the Blade. Look at that. It's a full art. It's shiny. Nice little haul, but it's the art. There's Judgment on the Blade, part of the Jesmon decks. There's a cost 1. One of your Digimon with Hawkmon in its name or Royal Knight in its type can attack your opponent's unsuspended Digimon. Security effect. Place 1 Digimon card with Sistermon in its name and or trash while playing its memory cost. Then add this card to your hand. So yeah, it's pretty good for the whole. Get 2 of them. If you want a whole playset, well, you can buy 2 of these, or more likely, you know, buy them singles. But I do like the art. The other 2 we have, Fly Bullet, featuring Beelzebub. Now, if you don't know, basically Beelzebub, 3 Musketeer decks focus around playing her. Her entire shtick is that she can play 7-cost cards from the trash. Pretty much for like free if you play her. So, of course, this is basically her main attack. And if you have a Digimon with 3 Musketeers in play, you may use option card without meaningless color requirements. Yes, all the Musketeer cards that are 7 costs do have this effect. Beelzebub can play them. Otherwise, she can only play, the purple one. Main, delete one of your opponent's level 6 or lower Digimon. Security effect, same effect. So it's not bad. So if you can play her and your opponent has a problematic Digimon you just need to get rid of, this is your card. Also, again, the art is just get to it. But this is the one I wanted because I do like Digimon Dorugoru Geramon. I always get tongue-tied saying this thing. It's brave metal. Oh, come on. Now you don't want to focus? The actual card I want to show. I might be having a hard time focusing. Well, anyway. 5 costs. It's a black cost. Delete one of your opponent's Digimon with a play cost of 6 or less. You have a Digimon with 5 or more Digivolution cards and X antibody. Its traits. In play, you may delete one of your opponent's Digimon without X antibody in traits instead. Oh, there it goes. So yeah, not bad. And this card in particular, it literally, the entire stick is to just keep adding stacks to the bottom of its Digivolutions. So that will not be an option. Will not be a problem. I don't think it got a lot of use. I feel like not too bad, especially if it just gives you 1 delete, but most of the X cards usually have their own way of dealing with that sort of stuff. So it doesn't get used up, but I do love the art. Look. You guys actually remember when I was playing Cyber Sleuth? Not Cyber Sleuth, Hacker's Memories. I did have him on my team. So again, you get 2 of those. That's half a playset because the game does allow you to play 4. They're beautiful arts. I love them. You get 6 cards. Get those 6 cards. What else we get? Out of the way. You get 2 sets of sleeves. 60. There are 6. There's 6. I think 60. Yeah, basically enough for a full deck. Sleeve an entire deck. There should be 50 actually. You got 1 for Jesmon and 1 for RagnaLordmon. They're pretty nice. I actually have a couple of these. Look silver from the inside. Don't really use them that often myself because I'm always worried that if I use them, I have to worry about, you know, the actual art starting to fade off and stuff. I've been kind of collecting some of these. If you like them, go ahead. I haven't actually tried them. I like to use the katana sleeves myself. So those are the kind of sleeves I like to use. They're pretty good. They last long. They're matte and they don't slide around. What else we got? Oh, we got the memory gauges. Usually each deck would have a once again featuring Jesmon and RagnaLordmon. Usually each deck will bring 2, you know, to have the entire thing. But since there's 2 decks, they decided to give us one each. Put them together like this, and that's a nice little thing. Now here's the other thing you get: the lucky packs. For them. Digimon card game premium deck set lucky pack. 1 card per pack. So look back here. As you actually have, you actually have 4 cards that you can pull, and they are Metal Greymon, Milky Betamon, Metal Tyrannomon, and Venom Myotis. These cards are again the reprints, alternate art reprints. These are brand new arts. But it's not like you have to buy this just to get this. If to get these cards, you can just get the standard version. Even Myotismon, like a promo. Over so cool. What do we get here? Ooh, look at that. And a Myotismon. Again, this game has such good art. Get a Myotismon. It's on deletion. You play a purple Digimon card with level 4 or less from your trash while paying its memory cost. Any on-play effects Digimon played with this effect do not activate. Not bad. I believe there is a Venom. There is a Myotismon deck out there you can play. It's not top, but it is fun to play. So if you want to play casually, that's a good one to play around with. Got that one. Now let's see what the next one is. I think I'm gonna use the scissors. You know, bending the now I'm all straight up card. There's always things you have to worry about, right? We have here, it's that's the one I wanted. Metal Tyrannomon. Black Digimon. When Digivolving, you may reveal the top 3 cards of your deck. Add 1 level 6 card with machine in its traits among them to your hand. Trash the remaining cards. Inherit effect is while this Digimon has machine types in its machine 8 traits it gains from reboot. So it's a neat little card. You actually wouldn't play this in a Tyrannomon or Black deck. You would actually play this in a Machinedramon deck. Machinedramon actually likes to use Cyborg, level 5 Cyborg Digimon to make itself. Because the entire lore behind Machinedramon, it's a Chimera Digimon made of several cyborg type Digimon. So when you play the card, you hard play it, and then add 5 cyborg types from the hand or your grave that are black or red, like him. Add it to the stack and then gain 5 memory if you add all 5. So that's a way to reduce his play cost. So it's not bad. Nice little card. I do like the Tyrannomon line. I just kind of wish we could finally get a an actual deck. But yep, you go. So that might be happening not this set, but not next 2 sets, but set after that. I think it's BT11. BT11 seems to be just a massive reference to Digimon World 3. I never actually played the Digimon games, but expected. All right, now we're gonna finally just take a look at the decks. Get out of there. I had to recycle. Remember, kids, always recycle. Good for the environment and all that blah blah blah. Yeah, it's fucking messy. Alright, let's start numerically. ST11. So if you guys ever wanted to know what you get when you buy a basic deck, these are, I don't even mean like the premium, I just mean the decks. You would just get something like this. So if you ever wonder what this is, I'll go ahead and show you. Oh. And buying decks are not bad. They're actually pretty competent. They're not going to be, competitive, but they still have some really good cards. And they usually recommend you buy 2 of the same one. You'll end up getting a playset entirely. So for the babies, the little babies, you have Gurimon, who's actually the little baby form of Gamamon, the main character of Digimon Tamers. Let's see, it's a level 2. While you have 2 or more Digimon, and play this Digimon gains 1000 DP. So it's not bad. Usually red doesn't go too wide, but there are some decks that do. And it's in. But in this particular, in the Jesmon deck, it does, because Jesmon does play a lot of Sistermon cards. So it's just a nice way to add some extra oomph. Got Candlemon, just a level 3 0 Digivolve, so it's a good way to ramp up. Let's go ahead. Order. Solarmon, who's basically a recolor of Hagirimon. It's a level 3, you can Digivolve, but it has an effect that says all turns players can't reduce play cost. You would normally just hard play something like this. This is a bit of a floodgate, because there are cards out there that say if X condition is met, reduce the play cost of this Digimon card to play. So you can actually go ahead and play this to stop it. Get 4 of that. Here we go. You get Hawkmon, the first of the rookie of the Jesmon set. Level 3, 200 DP. On your turn, once per turn, play a Digimon with Sistermon in its name, gain 1 memory. So this is the effect when the cards say gain a memory while you play another Digimon. That's for any reason. There are other cards here with the rest of the line that literally just let you hard play Sistermon from your hand or the trash. So if you have him out while that happens, you just get free memory. Or if you just hard play her, hard play a Sistermon, you basically end up reducing the cost for this. You gain that memory back, and you get 4. Guess I'm just. Here's our first level 4 champion Miramon, 400 DP. Costs 1 to Digivolve, so it's just nothing special. He's just there to help ramp up to get to the next level. And again, every time you Digivolve, you get to draw a card. So it's basically a nice little quick way to go up 1 level, draw a card, and for only 1 cost. So it's not bad. Bauhawkmon costs 2 to Digivolve into 6,000 DP. Yes, I forgot to check Savior Hawkmon. Hawkmon's here it is. It says all turns while this Digimon has Hawkmon in its Royal Knight trait, it gets 1,000 DP. Bauhawkmon. There you go. You guys, I'm learning how to. Battle Hawkmon. Inheritance all turns while this Digimon it has Hawkmon and Saint Knights. It's 1000 DP. Again, it's just boosting. You're basically gonna end up boosting the final form of the stack once it's evil. You gotta play for the 4. Level 5 first is Skull Miramon. Nice chunky 9000 DP. Cost 3 to Digivolve, which is usually the standard cost for like level 5s. Nice artwork though. I do like Skull Miramon. I like the it's just the way he's designed. He just has these nice leather jeans with the flames on the paint. His skull boots. He has chains wrapped around him. Big old metal skull metal mask. Like he almost seems like he's trying to be a Ghost Rider. I like the fact that he's actually covered in blue flames, but he attacks with regular color. Get 1, 4. Get a full playset. Here we have Savior Hawkmon. When Digivolving, this Digimon may also attack your opponent's unsuspended Digimon for their turn. Nice. So this is actually important because if you do this effect that says it'll after Digivolving and that turn, if you Digivolve again, that effect does carry over. Because this effect is affecting the current Digimon. And when you Digivolve, that effect carries over for this. So that's a nice way to have Jesmon attack an opponent's Digimon. Again, normally you can only attack your opponent's Digimon if they were suspended. This one says, nah, screw that rule. Let's go ahead and attack them. Inherited. That's what it says. When attacking once per turn, this Digimon has Royal Knights in its traits. You may play 1 Digimon card with Sistermon in its name from your hand or trash while paying its memory. But once again, right there, if you attack with Jesmon, the next level, have him. It's just playing 3 Sistermons, and you have a playset of these. Oh, look at that! You get a dual color. What is that? Volcanomon. 9000 DP, can evolve from red or black. He is actually a red and black himself. Blocker, inherited, security tech +1. So you can actually use this in a red or black deck. Alright, it's handy. You have 2 of these. Want a full playset? You either buy a single, so you can buy 2 of the deck. That's how you get them. And here we go, the boss monster of the deck himself. Come on. Jesmon. Wish it would actually. I'll go ahead and auto. Anyway, so yeah, Jesmon. Effects. I'll try reading the effects from the of it. But I wish it would actually. It has some problems with these tiny cards. Maybe it's all the text, all the art. So it can actually change the rating a little. Lighting a mark. Oop, not that way. I think it just has I think it's just having a hard time with all the text. That's fine. I'll go ahead and read it. So it's it costs 4 to Digivolve and 12,000 DP. And so like this, when Digivolving, Blitz, which is good. Normally when if you Digivolve, oh there it goes. Normally when you Digivolve and you pass memory to your opponent, what Blitz does is it lets you attack that turn anyway. So you don't have to worry about Digivolving and then passing turn. You can still attack with this Digimon. Now, when attacking, you play 1 Digimon card with Sistermon in its name from your hand while playing its memory cost. Again, by the way, this effect and the other one stack, so you can actually end up playing 2 Sistermons. Your turn once per turn. Play another Digimon by an effect. This Digimon gains 3,000 DP and security attack +1 for the turn. So yeah, it itself lets you go ahead play a Sistermon, and it just gets a buff for doing so. Get 2 of these. And this is basically the one you want to get 4 off for. Something up. Yeah, so because of this guy's inherent effect, and then Jesmon himself, you can actually play 2 Sistermon cards. Would just get... You only get the boost once. So, because of the once per turn. By the way, these are soft once per turns, as in, they only affect this card. If you, for some reason, have 2 Jesmons on attack, they each get their own bonus for playing a Sistermon. Next up, we have Gankumon, a black card. Now, the reason Gankumon's in here is because lore-wise, Gankumon is actually the one that trains Hawkmon to be a Royal Knight, the Royal Knight Jesmon. He's a black card, digivolves from for 3 from a black or red, 11,000 DP, and I wish I knew how to. Throw the focus thing. I think it's maybe because their system is shaking. Maybe I need to get a better stand for the hooked up to the thing. But let's see. When digivolving, you may play 1 Hawkmon or Digimon card with Sistermon in its name. You're trash without paying its memory cost. A nice way to get some cards out from the trash. By the way, the reason they're all Sistermons involved in this entire series is lore-wise. Gankumon saved the Sistermons. I forget exactly what the issue was, but he saved them, and they've been helping him. They've been kind of like their squires and helping train Hawkmon. Get 2 of these, and here you go, Sistermon Blanc. That is Sistermon Blanc, because there are actually 3, but once again, due to some censoring issues, they'll never get Sistermon Noir. Instead, we'll get Sistermon CL. Which is a shame because all 3 of them look fantastic. It's just a rookie, 3000 DP, says on play by trashing 1 card in your hand, draw 2. All turns while you have a Digimon play with Hawkmon in its name or Royal Knights in its trade, Digimon gains Decoy red or black. Decoy is a nice little ability. It just says that if your opponent would destroy one of your black or red Digimon, you could basically sacrifice this one instead to make sure they stays alive, which is nice. Nice way of form protection. You get 4. Here's the other one, Sistermon CL. By the way, there are other Sistermon cards. These are all brand new. Someone could teach me why my camera does this. It's fantastic. Hey! Structural Fin. Thanks for the follow, I really appreciate it. Oh, fucking... Oh! Oh! I'm sorry about that. Hold on a second. Thanks for reminding me of it. Not actually playing that today, so I'll just go ahead and that should give you a refund that back. Go ahead and change that real quick. There you go. Alright, well there's no... I guess it just has its own... Anyway, so yeah. There goes Sistermon CL. And I'm not even sure if they're doing Sistermon Noir in Japan cards anymore. It's kind of a shame. I still want to buy one of the original Sistermon Noirs. Let's see. I'm getting a little bit worried. There you go, that should be better. Yeah, so on play, a level 4 champion. On play, reveal the top 3 cards of your deck, add 1 card with Hawkmon in his name or Royal Knight, and trades among them to trash the rest. So it's basically a searcher, all turns. All your Digimon with Hawkmon in their names and Royal Knights in their traits gain reboot. Reboot basically means if you attack, on the moment your opponent starts their turn, they unsuspend, so they're no longer vulnerable to attack. Get 4 of these. And now we're up to the option. We have Os Generics. Not too sure exactly how to... Not sure that's how you pronounce that, but it's 1 cost, and it says one of your Digimon gains 2,000 DP for the turn. Then if you have a Digimon with Hawkmon in its name or Royal Knight in its trait, in play, gain 1 memory and one of your Digimon gains piercing for the turn. Alright, so basically if you play this while you have a Hawkmon or Jesmon or Gankumon, any Royal Knight really, this basically plays for free because of the free memory gain. You gain piercing. Piercing is if you attack a suspended Digimon, you can still attack your opponent's your opponent's security stack, which is like the health for the escape system. So it's not bad. I think there's a way to force your... There is no way to force your opponent to suspend, but this deck has cards that let him attack Digimon that are unsuspended. And where's that promo? Like this one, Judgment of the Blade, which says you can attack unsuspended Digimon. So you can play that with this, and there are actually, I believe, some other effects that let you do that as well. So it's a nice way to get another more power and be able to attack your opponent's security. You get 4 of these. From Master to Disciple. Again, I love the artwork here. Just Gankumon and Hawkmon training again, because Gankumon is the master of Hawkmon. This 2 memory. Reveal the top 3 cards of your deck. Add 1 card with Hawkmon or Sistermon in its name. Royal Knight in its face among them to your hand. Crash the rest. Place this card in your battle area. Alright, so that's it. And then it has a delayed effect. So it's an effect you can actually activate after this turn this is played. It says the next time one of your Digimon would Digivolve this turn, reduce Digivolution cost by 1. So yeah, if you have this out, it just stays out on the field. And then if you, the next turn, if you start Digivolving, basically get to reduce the cost by 1. It's a nice way. Are all the cards foil? They are not. They're just kind of glossy. Brand new cards. Let's see if I can show you. Show you an actual. Like this is this one's a foil card. It's a little bit harder to see. This is just a standard one, but there are foil cards in here. Get 2 of these. Then, this is another rare foil. Quake Blast Fire Father. 7 cost. Oh my god. This could actually be played by 75 before tax month. Well, it was. This cost a pretty penny. I believe the MSRP was $60, and I think Walmart upped that by $10. So actually, it does cost like 75 plus 75 something. So you know, if you want to collect this, I will say if you don't want to spend that much, it's understandable. Want to get the little extras? I wouldn't blame you. I got 1. If I were to buy the decks again, I would probably buy them individually. I think I might, because there's some, I think, bonus cards that are not included in these. Let's see, what is this? Had a 2x of the Jesmon decks, I would have done it. Yeah, understandable. See what this card does. While you have a Digimon with Hawkmon, Sistermon, or Royal Knight in its traits, you may card while meeting the color requirement. Main, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with a play cost of 13 or less. Security effect. Activated effect. So wow, okay. And by the way, the security effect, when they're activated, even if you don't have a black Digimon on the field, they still do activate. I believe that's how it went. You can still in order to play this from your hand yourself, you have to have a black Tamer or black Digimon. But yeah, deleting a Digimon with play cost of 13 or less, that's actually pretty big. And at that point, you're deleting Mega level Digimon. Get 2 of these. That right there is the entirety of the Jesmon deck. It's pretty good. Most of the Digimon starter decks are actually pretty decently put together. You can actually take when you actually get all the other Jesmon support cards, you can actually just either take some from these or add to this, and you can get yourself a pretty decent deck. Now, on to the other deck we got going on. This is the RagnaLordmon deck. I always have problems saying the name of this one. So you got our little babies here. Got our babies here. Black base. Get Sakutoban. And his inherent effect is your turn with turn. You play another Digimon with legend arms in its traits by an effect. Gain 1 memory. So we're already getting an idea of how this deck is going to be played. Now all the cards, since this is a very specialized, you're focusing on 1 boss monsters, but it takes 2 Digimon to get into that level. So that's why it's all the Digimon are going to be like focused around black and red. The main offensive Digimon is Subamon, who's red, and then I forgot the name of the little who's supposed to be a sword. Turns into a sword for Digimon. The whole gimmick of the legend arms is they turn into weapons for other Digimon. The other Digimon whose name I forget is black and turns into a shield. The 1000 DP 3 to play Digivolves from black or red for hero. On play, by placing this Digimon under one of your other Digimons that's black or has Legendary's trait as its bottom Digimon card, you can reveal the top card of your deck. That card is a Digimon card with Legend Arms and its traits, and play cost is similar to this. You can play without playing its memory cost. Add the rest to your hand. Ooh. Yeah, it actually adds to the rest of your hand. Ooh. Top card of your... Oh, okay, so basically, if you actually come across another Legend Arms, you can actually play it. If not, just add that card to it. So, again, already comboing off with this one, where you have this thing on the field, you gain 1 memory. But this is an on-play effect, so you can't actually just Digivolve and get this effect. You actually have to hard play it. Now, it's inheritance. Is when attacking, if you have a Digimon that's black or has Legendmon in its trays in play, delete one of your opponent's Digimon 1000 DP plus. That's whenever you attack. So it's a nice way to do it's a nice form of removal, especially if you're going against someone that's rookie rushing. Rookies are basically like level 3s, and they usually have under 3000 DP. So it's a nice way to, if someone's trying to go wide, you can use them to help out. Who do we have? Level 4 is Jesmon? 4000 DP. Digivolves for 2 from black or red is on play. By placing this Digimon, one of the other Digimon that's black or has Legendmon in its traits as a bottom Digivolution card to leave one of your opponent's Digimon 5000 DP plus. When attacking, if that Digimon that's black or has Digimon play, delete one of your opponent's Digimon 1000 DP. So again, now it looks like it's just going around deleting a bunch of Digimon all at once. Need the conditions. Get 4 of these. And got Doraemon. Another okay, your turn. When this one would Digivolve into a card in your hand that's black or has Legend Arms in its traits, reduce the cost by 1. So basically, if you would Digivolve into this, in this Digimon. Okay, so he can go into his Mega for cheaper, basically. Okay. Inherited, you may DNA Digivolve this Digimon at the end of one of your other Digimon into a Digimon card near at the end of your turn, you can basically DNA Digivolve into the boss monster. Get 2 of these. Those end of turn DNA Digivolution cards are actually pretty good. Some of the RagnaLordmon decks do have them. We got here Durandamon, 7000 DP. Digivolves from a level 5 for 3 or less if it Digivolve on top of the card I just showed you. It costs 2. As your turn, when one of your effects places a Digimon card under this Digimon, Digimon gets 3000 DP and 2 attack plus 1. That's not bad, since apparently from what I see, all those cards like to make a stack. When attacking, reveal the top 3 cards of your deck. You may play 1 Digimon card with Legend Arms in traits. A cost of 7 or less among them without paying the memory cost. Place the rest at the bottom of your deck in any order. And of course, because these go into a level 7, they also they're level 6s with Heritage. Your turn. Well, this Digimon is RagnaLordmon. Lordmon. It doesn't activate security effects on option cards in the it checks. That is a big deal, because a lot of security stacks have can have cards that just say, "Oh no, delete your Digimon that's attacking." This guy says, "Nah, that doesn't activate." You get 2 of them. I like RagnaLordmon. It's an interesting card. Not sure if I'll make a deck. I'm not sure. I don't think he's very prominent, but maybe for playing around it would be nice. And here we go, the boss monster of the deck himself. A level 7, 1500 DP. It costs 6 to Digivolve from a black or red source. That's actually a lot, but it's justified for the the effects it has. Unfortunately, it's not playing. It is camera. There it goes. But it does have DNA Digivolve or 0 from a red level 6 and a black level 6. And once again, DNA Digivolving is a special mechanic that basically treats the Digimon as a brand new thing. So if you've already attacked with, let's say, the previous card, and it's suspended and you DNA Digivolve, you can get RagnaLordmon straight out and can attack. When Digivolving, it has Blitz. So, but once again, if Blitz means is you pass, if you Digivolve into a card and you pass your turn to your opponent, you can still make 1 attack with this Digimon. And you're wondering, how would you do that? We can either because of the paying the 6, or if you Digivolve into the Digivolve into this guy, but have let's see if I can find them. That's where the his effect would kick in, end of turn, where it says you can make a DNA Digivolution, turn into RagnaLordmon, and then his Blitz ability will kick in, so you can still get an attack right before passing turn. What else we got going on there? All turns, once per turn. When a card is removed from the player's security stack, unsuspend this Digimon. Alright, so there, now once you attack after doing, even if, this doesn't work with Blitz, because you can only make 1 attack. But, if it's your turn, and you attack, and remove attack, and successfully remove a security stack, a card from the stack, you can unsuspend to attack again. Nice card, you get 2 of them. Right, now we're gonna start getting into the black cards for the set. Got Kotemon. I like the art for this. It's not bad. 0 to Digivolve from a black. Doesn't this one doesn't do black or red. He's not in Legends Arm. He's a reptile. Oddly enough. Get 4 of these. Oh, good. So this actually is new. He's Chikurimon. This card is actually pretty good because of the turns. All players can't reduce play cost. There are Digimon cards out there that have effects like, oh, make this card cheaper to play under these conditions. And if you have the guy out on the field, it literally says, nah, don't do that. Very good against, who is it? Oh yeah, oh, I can't remember. I believe things like the D-Reaper deck, that's a lot of his cards actually say reduce play cost. Playing under most conditions, which is how it works. So it's a nice way to slow down that deck. Also, this is like the first time Black has gotten a card like this. You get 4. The previous one was good. It was a security effect that just says de-Digivolve your opponent who ran into this Digimon in the stack. Here you go. And now here's the other Legend Arms rookie, Ludomon. He's Shield. 1000 DP, Digivolves from 0 from a black or red source. On play, by placing this Digimon or one of your other Digimon that's red or has Legend Arms in its traits, its bottom distribution card, you may reveal the top cards of your deck and play 1 Digimon card with Legend Arms in its traits and play cost 7 less while paying its memory cost, add the rest to your hand. So it's like the red version, but it's only but it's just like the red version. On your opponent's turn, while you have a Digimon that's red or has Legend Arms in train, this Digimon gains blocker. So while the red ones all focus on attacking or offensive, since this is the shield, well, it's all defensive. So now you're if you have them, your opponent, your stack can start blocking Digimon. You get 4 of these. Here we get Gladimon. Again, it's a nice little artwork. Gladimon Digivolves in. I believe the way is the. This is the Digivolution sword getting to Nightmon. We like Gladimon, but I think like the first time I ever seen him was in the card game. This is the first time it's black. I think the first Gladimon was a yellow card. Digivolve one from level 3, so it's cheap, it's nice. Once again to help go up the stack. Hi Ludomon, here you go. It costs 2 to Digivolve from a level 3 red or black card, 4000 VP. See. On play, by placing this Digimon under one of your other Digimon that's red or has Legend Arms in its traits, as its bottom division card, your Digimon gains Reboot. So again, Reboot is if you attack and pass turns, it suspends. Pass your turn to your opponent, it unsuspends again. And now for the Inherited. While this Digimon has red or has Legend blocker. So once again, just I guess you're making sure you have the blocker ability to get 4. Got Nightmon. It costs 3. Evolve from a level 4 red or black. 1000. It is a dual color Digimon. I don't think I've actually seen a red Nightmon. I think they've all been yellow, so this is like the first one. Get 2 of them. Got Raiji Ludomon. On your opponent's turn, this Digimon can't be deleted by your opponent's effects. So your opponent tries to delete your Digimon on his turn with any effect, it can't. If your turn, you may DNA Digivolve this Digimon and one of your other Digimon in play into a Digimon card in your hand if it's DNA do. So again, once again, trying to facilitate the end of turn in a Digivolution. Get 4 of these. And here we have what do you pronounce this? Freelermon? It's the Mega. And he's just a shield. Let's see. Your turn, once per turn, when one of your effects places a Dilution card onto this Digimon, your opponent's effects can delete this Digimon or return it to the owner's hand or deck until the end of the turn. That's a nice little effect, especially if you're playing, I'm going to say, Digimon decks, which has a lot of effects that like to bounce back into your hand. Once again, even if you have this guy out and you Digivolve at 1 more level, that effect, that once per turn effect, is still in play for that turn. You can't use it again the next turn, but it's there. When Digivolving, reveal the top 3 cards of your deck. You may play 1 Digimon card with Legend Arms in it. Traits play costs 7 less among them while paying its memory cards. Plays the rest at the bottom of your deck in any order. And it's the Inherited. While this Digimon, RagnaLordmon, isn't affected by the effect of your opponent's Digimon. Okay, nice. Nice little protection there. And you have 4 of these. Again, I do like... That's actually really good artwork. My favorite thing about this game. I'll never stop saying how much I love the art. Alright, let's see what we got. 7 costs. Direct Smasher. Delete one... While you have a Digimon with Legend Arms in its traits, you may use this card while meeting its color requirements. Again, the color requirements is the red card, you need a red Tamer or a red Digimon in order to play this card. It says, if you have a black card but it's a Legend Arms, go ahead and play it. Main, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with the highest DP. Delete one of your opponent's Digimon with the highest DP. Nice. Main security effect, it just activates that. So it's not bad. Nice little removal. The Legend Arms Alliance. You need. Okay, I'm just looking before I read the effect. You need a red and a black Digimon under play. Cost 4. Main. You play 1 Digimon card with Legends Arms in traits in. They cost 7 or less in your hand while paying its memory cost. Then place this card on the battle area. Then it has a delayed effect, main, so you have to wait until your next turn to use this. Feel the top 4 cards of your deck. Place those cards on the top or bottom Oh, that's weird. Trash this card. Okay, so yeah, trash this card to activate this effect on your next turn. Deal the top 4 cards of your deck. Place those cards on the top or bottom of your deck in order. So, it's basically a way to go ahead and change the order to make sure you're drawing into those free play Digimon. Get 4 of these. Not a lot of options. I guess you're mainly relying on your Digimon's effects, but that's the Lord RagnaLordmon deck. It's not bad, honestly. When I first saw it, again, since it's basically a shield and a sword coming together. Let's see, where do you go? RagnaLordmon's actually just wielding both a shield and a shield and sword. Pretty neat concept. I like it. I kind of wish they kind of gone deeper with the whole Legends arms. It's technically only 3 Digimon. The other one's like a little white lion cub. And I think he's the one that's supposed to be using the weapons, but I don't know really too much about him. But it's you know, it's a concept I wish they would pick up again. Also, when I first saw this card, my immediate thought was like, because of its effect. Let me read. Oh yeah, kind of forgot to read this effect. I guess because I kind of glossed it over, but it's actually very important. See if I can get it to. Come on. Wish I. Let me read it, but I see when it's when do you. I only read the Blitz effect. It does give you Blitz, but it actually has another effect when DNA Digivolve. Very important. When DNA Digivolving, for every 4 cards in this Digimon's Digivolution cards, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with a play cost of 20 or less, and trash the top card of your opponent's security stack. So that's actually pretty heavy. So, and since both Digimon, let me see, what is the normal stack going? The level 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's 5 cards. So if you have 2 stacks, 2 full-grown stacks, that's 10 cards. So for every 4, you get to basically this. When you Digivolve into this, you get to delete 2 Digimon and get rid of 2 security stacks. When I first saw this card, I thought the first thing I would kind of do with this is actually you could play this in a Machine Dramon deck, because Machine Dramon does Digivolve into a into Chaos Dramon, which is a red Machine Dramon. You can technically DNA Digivolve a Machine Dramon and Chaos Dramon into this, and still get this effective proc. So those are the 2 decks. Pretty nice. And then once again, just to show off what you end up getting, the extras. Get the 2 memory counters of are nice. You also get the Jesmon of the Blades, Fly Bullets, and Brave Metal alternate arts. And you get 2 lucky packs, which is just 2 alternate arts of cards already been released. I got Metal Tyrannomon and Venomite. And of course, 2 sets of deck sleeves, 1 for each deck.